Hi guys and welcome back to the Nine Kings. Today we are going to play with the Ballistas on King 99 difficulty. If you played with the Ballistas, and I'm sure you did, you know that they are pretty weak early on. They need to have high attack speed to be able to basically kill the enemy waves, otherwise they are going to hit only once and then die. And that's the reason why we are going to combine them with the King of Nomads, specifically Raptors. Raptors are enhancing the units that their all stats are basically combined. The bonuses are additive, not multiplicative like with the boars. So the attack speed of the Ballistas is going to be pretty high as well. Perks are going to help us a lot in this case, because we are going to start with 12 more Ballistas on level 1. Not that long ago, the number of units gained on the level up was changed, so now you are going to receive as many units as you had on the level 1. So when we level up Ballistas, we are going to get, I think 15, it's going to be right now, additional units. So it's going to be 30 on level 2, and on level 3 it should be 45 Ballistas. So that's a huge bonus of this perk, so that's a must. And then we are going for the traditional cauldrons, because Ballistas are piercing, so they are going to poison every enemy they are going to shoot through, and Tactician to get some additional towers for offerings, and then treasure chests, which are great for earthworks, additional decree options, and free rerolls. And this decree option is basically optional. You can change it for attack speed if you wish, and that's probably the only option I would take instead of that, but I really like the decrease, so we will go for that one. Okay guys, so that's it, and let's go on King 99 difficulty. Fine guys, so we are rerolling for King of Nomads. Yeah, we have him here. We don't really need King of Spells that much. It's nice if you have it, but it's not mandatory. But what is mandatory is to have that Ballista or use earthworks like this and reroll for the Ballista. Hopefully, yes. So we need to have them at the beginning. Well, we don't need to, but I want to have them at the beginning. And then we are going to build a cauldron in the middle between the stronghold and Ballistas, so they have that poison immediately. That's a huge help, especially at the beginning. And then I'm going to build other plots next to the treasure chests, so we can destroy them eventually. Yeah, and now I'm going to take earthworks and let's reroll for another Ballista. Good. Let's upgrade them. I know that usually it's really nice to use swords or, I don't know, shields on your main plot and afterwards level up. Here it doesn't really matter, because the big chunk of the damage is going from the cauldron, and the big chunk of damage is will be from the Raptors. So yeah, and this is great because we will have Raptors also enhanced, which is huge. So let's maybe reroll for King of Nomads, so we are going to get them as soon as possible. The sooner you get them, the better, because it's going to boost your damage a lot. So let's reroll for them. Okay, here they are. And as you can see, we don't really have that many, but yeah, their attack speed is much higher. They were able to attack 6 times, and the other Ballistas were not able to attack at the second time, meanwhile. Let's take a farm, and here Catharsis is not bad to improve our damage, but I really want to get more units, and that's the reason why I also picked a farm. So we will increase the number of Raptors, so we have the same amount of Raptors as we have Ballistas, and we will have even more Ballistas because we will have 15 more when we level up. Now we could take a sword. It doesn't really matter if you are going to use them on the Ballistas or on the Raptors, because the damage is going to be added to the final units. But as I have Raptors on level 1, they are going to receive another percentage bonuses on level up. Nice, we have offering. We don't have enough money for rewind. Never mind. It would be too good. So let's destroy one spire and we have rewind. And we have rewind. Let's use another sword. And earthworks here. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best option. Let's build a farm, or let's not. Let's use a rewind and we will get that farm anyway. And well, I could have two of them. What's better? To have another offering. We will use offering on that spire. And yeah, let's use a... No, let's build a farm and we will have to farm with the rewind. So let's start with the earthworks. Yeah, let's start with the earthworks to get another card instead of the spire. Let's take a ballista, for example. Then let's build a spire. Let's use offering on that one. We have another rewind. Let's use swords first. Both of them on the raptors because they are going to level up. We could use regression, but probably not yet. Or maybe on the ballistas I could. Let's use another swords. Let's overhaul this trebuchet. Beautiful. And now let's use that rewind. I want that offering back. Maybe we will destroy this cauldron as well. I know that I said that it's very helpful, and it is, and we will get it as soon as possible. But now I won't use that offering because maybe we will be able to get another rewind there. We are not. But that's okay. We have procreate and regression, which are both great. So let's start with the swords, another one, and procreate on the raptors. And regression on the raptors, for example. Because they have quite high damage with all those swords. Great. Let's take another farm, and now I'll build that one probably next to the ballistas, because I'm afraid that I would have too many raptors. 28, 36, yeah. It's quite close already, and raptors are able to level up 2 times. Yeah, so as you can see, the damage is much lower without that cauldron. Let's take a raptor this time. And let's go against King of Time, great. King of Time should be pretty easy matchup for us, because we are dealing quite high AoE. And that's really strong against King of Time, especially if they have warpers. Nice, we have cauldron finally. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, okay, this is great. King of Time is a really easy matchup. Let's take regression, another one. And finally we have that bonus, I forgot about it. So raptors have much more HP now. Great. Yeah, I think this is kind of GG at this point. Let's take probably whatever, because we will use overhaul anyway. Or we could take ballistas. No, they are on the max level. So let's take that flame tower, for example. Let's build it here. Around the King of Nomads, also the camp would be great. But unfortunately I am unable to level up both of them. Oh yeah, we need 2 more levels. Never mind then. And now magic bricks? No. Overwork. Overwork is fine with farm. Let's take overwork. And let's use that overhaul. So the cauldron was leveled up, stronghold and farm. Leveling up the farm as soon as possible is probably the best in the long term, right? So I'm happy for that. And let's take another cauldron. Let's level up raptors first. So we have 60 of them. 63. We are getting 3 units every year. Another swords, I mean, we have already 100 damage. 11.8. Let's get another raptors. I was hoping for camp. Camp would be best right now. Camp is really strong if you are playing with King of Stone, because all those earthworks are a great combo with camp. Blacksmith, no. Wildcard, maybe. Steel code, maybe, but let's take a farm because of the overworks, which we already have. So let's build it probably next to Raptors. Because they are stronger on their own. And they can tank a bit, right? Gigantify, beautiful. Balance. Let's go for Gigantify, and we will use Gigantify on Raptors. It's better to buff Raptors because they have so high stats already. Nice. Another farm, let's take it. Let's build another one here next to the Ballistas. We don't really need to level up our farms which we have. The higher value has another farm because we have overworks. Let's take... yeah. Probably anything. 70 gold. Let's reroll. Type of shop. Maybe one more time. Ah, unlucky. We can take Cauldron. Oh no, I didn't need to take a Cauldron. I already had a Cauldron. But maybe we can build another one next to the Raptors. We will destroy it later on if we don't need it. Or if we want to build something else there. Yeah, like this farm, for example. I think I'm going to keep it there for now. Let's upgrade this farm. Beautiful, beautiful. Rewind. Oh. Pretty good options. I mean, sharp blades are fine, but that catharsis. Yeah, it's 300 more damage. That's much better. And let's upgrade the farm. So the Ballistas are basically going to deal double damage from now on. I mean Raptor Ballistas. Let's take shields, fine. Let's improve the health of the Raptors by 10%. 300. Let's take Rewind. And let's make a peace with King of Nothing. I don't think we need more of them. And let's use a Rewind to get rid of these cauldrons. Let's use the shields again. It would be nice to get those steel coats, obviously, and some libraries. But we don't have the options because we are not playing against King of Spells. If you feel like that, or you have enough gold, I recommend rerolling for King of Spells. It should be a really easy matchup as well. Build swords. Good. Yeah, because usually your ballistas are kind of spread, so they are not going to one-shot you. And you are able to one-shot their wizards, and if you one-shot their wizards, dealing with the warlocks is very easy. Great. Golem, Unify, no. Let's reroll. Raising, let's take a temple. We have 3 plots, so there is a high chance that we actually want to upgrade 2 of our plots. So that's even better than if we had 2 plots. Because then we would have 50% chance to upgrade the plot which we want. Now we have 66.6% chance, so it's even better. 0.7, right? Oh, that one is leveled up already. Let's take a shields in that case, or we can take a raptor and use regression later. That's probably better play. Let's build a cauldron here again. Let's take earthworks. Okay, feast is great. Weak spot is really strong as well. So both of them were great options, but I think the feast is slightly better. Let's reroll maybe for that. I want regression. I want regression. Let's try one more time. Okay, nice. Great. Okay, let's use it on the Raptors, so we are able to level up them next turn. And we are already at tier 30. Nice. I would like to have this slightly longer fight if it's possible, because I want to see how fast our ballistas are attacking at this point. Maybe against the last boss. Yeah, we are able to see only in one shot. Now let's take ballista, whatever. Let's level up Raptors. Yeah, 50% bonus. Health 1400. And rewind. Beautiful. So we are able to get regression Raptors again, right? With the rewind, I think. Let's use it right away. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's use shield before that. And Raptors again. So our Raptors are pretty beefy. 2300 and damage 730. Okay, this is on the lowest speed, guys. So that's why we are attacking so slowly. But it's really fast anyway. Great. Okay. At the end, as you could see, it was quite easy run, right? I think there are some hidden buffs in those last patches, which were not really communicated that much. But those more units on the level up is a huge boost. Sometimes you are starting with a less than what you used to, especially in the quest mode, you can find it. And that you are starting with less units in the quest mode than what you used to before the patches, but you are going to gain more units on level up. So at the end, it's not that much harder, and in this case, it's even easier with the ballistas. So give this build a try if you want to. I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And if you like the video, do not forget to like it, subscribe if you want to follow me, and give me some ideas for the future runs if you have. Guys, I would appreciate that, because I made nearly 100 videos. Yeah, so that's a lot. To be precise, this is video number 97. So I made so many different runs that I don't really know how many more build options there are for the King 99 difficulty. So let me know if you have any ideas. So thank you guys for watching again, and see you next time. Bye.